Hello and welcome. Today we're going to do an Amethyst crystal eyeshadow look inspired by this comment from Zoe. So if you're a fan of relaxing, soft-spoken makeup tutorials, keep watching. I'm going to start out with this Laura Mercier Caviar stick in the shade Amethyst. I love these eyeshadow sticks from Laura Mercier. When I worked at Saks, I worked next to the Laura Mercier counter, and one of my now good friends was the beauty advisor for them. And I had not even opened this yet. I've had this in my collection for quite a while now. They're so creamy and long wearing. It's a nice shimmery mauve shade. So I'm going to put this all over the lid. And just smudge it with my finger. I love a good eyeshadow stick. I think they're so easy to use. They're also great for just one and done eyeshadow looks. Also, I am an affiliate with Laura Mercier. You can use code NICO on their website for 15% off. Just gonna go back over this one. These are so beginner friendly. You basically just blend themselves. Just gonna build it up a little bit close to the lash line. I was gonna film this last night, but it was raining all night, and the rain kept hitting my air condition and making the loudest tapping noises. So I tried to wake up early today to film. However, I did not wake up early enough because I'm doing this before I have my work to do. Taking it on the lower lash. Just bringing it up a little bit. Take my Rever 02 brush and just smudge it, connecting it to the top lash. I don't know how I feel about this. wing here. Kind of want it to be a bit smokier. Also, my Wi-Fi is currently out. So I scheduled an appointment with the charter people to come take a look. But now I'm getting a notification that there is an outage in my area, so hopefully it's just that and I can cancel this appointment because I also have to do laundry today. I feel like I have so much to do today. So that is going to be our base. This is definitely a nice everyday shade as well. Now I'm going to take this Maybelline Tattoo Studio Gel Pencil Liner in the shade 940 Rich Amethyst. I was really surprised at the number of products I have that are called Amethyst. I'm gonna line my waterline. And these eyeliners are so long wearing. Eyes are watering. I'm gonna tight line. My eyes are watering so much. I love a purple eyeliner or eyeshadow on hazel eyes. Like, it's subtle, but it still adds a little pop of fun. I feel like I didn't blend this eyeshadow out enough, but I'm going to be going over it with some powder, so hopefully it all comes together. going to take this gel eyeshadow. This is the SUSHYGLOW Wyvern Scales in the shade Flame Heart. I love an eyeshadow with a transparent base and an ethereal iridescent shimmer to it. Place that on the brow bone. Look how pretty that is. Kinda tempted to just put this all over the lid. Gonna take a little on my finger. Just pop it in the inner corner. Like, you know those products where you can't see them, then you turn and it hits the light and then they appear? That is my favorites. Just gonna use a little microfiber brush cleaning pod to clean off whatever's on here. I'm going to take this Clinique High Impact Shadow Play Shadow and Definer in the shade 09 Royal Couple. This is one of those dual-sided eyeshadow sticks. So one side is a cream. And the other side is a powder shadow with the pigment being in the cap. I'm going to take the shadow side I really do not like this applicator. It's almost impossible to get. What's the word I'm looking for? It's really like unpredictable. You can't tell how much pigment is going to come out. Just gonna smudge this. It's definitely a really pretty color though. Just trying to blend it in the outer corner a bit. I feel like on my camera it's looking really patchy and unblended, but the mirror does not look that bad. Usually I have the opposite problem where my camera is making everything look nice and blended, and then I look in the mirror and I'm like, oh. Pop it back into the cup to get more pigment. Take a fluffy blending brush. This is a Refer 27. I'm gonna try to get the pigment on a brush. And I'm gonna focus out on the outer end into the crease. Also, I just wanted to take a moment to thank you guys. I made it to the YouTube Partner Program, which is super exciting, so I appreciate all of you for subscribing and watching my content and commenting. You now have the option to give super thanks, so a little tip if you would like. I would be so grateful. I do eventually want to save up for a new camera, but maybe one day. And there's also now an option to become a super supporter. If you would like to support me on a monthly basis for $1.99, definitely do not feel any pressure. My content will still be the same, but the option is there, and yeah, I just wanted to say how grateful I am that you guys are here, and I really appreciate it. Just taking it whatever's left on the brush under my lash line. Actually should save up for some better lighting. Drinking instant coffee with sparkling water. I've been addicted to that. Now I'm going to take the Danessa Myricks Infinite Chrome Micro Pencil Eyeliner in the shade Lilac Quartz. I used this in my last video. And that's going to go inner corner here. On the Cupid's bow. And I love how tiny and precise this eyeliner is. Definitely call it a micro pencil for a reason. Also, whenever I wash my hands, I notice that these do not budge. Like, you really have to get an oil cleanser to get it off, because just water, or just soap and water, does not do the job. Super long wearing. I'm going to take the Pastel Roses Multi-Chrome Pressed Eyeshadow in the shade Crystal Ball. It's gorgeous. And like I said in my last video, you can use code NICO20 on the Pastel Roses website for 20% off. I'm going to take that Rever 27 again. I don't want this to be like super opaque and pigmented. More of like a wash. I'm just putting it all over the lid. Whatever's left on the brush. On the lower lash. I am loving the shadow. Now I'm going to take the Colourpop Super Shock Shadow in the shade Deck. I do think this was a limited edition shade, unfortunately. It's like a gray silver shimmer. Use that same brush. Just gonna lightly get a little bit. I feel like when I think of an amethyst crystal, it's like the purple, you know, but the shine and the reflection is very much like a silver white, you know? So hopefully this will do the job. I was gonna put it on the brow bone, but I think I'm gonna place it right here in the inner kind of crease. I'm going to take it on a brush that's just a little denser. This is a Refer 15. Just going to use my finger and pat a little bit right in the center of my lid up to the brow bone. I kind of wish I would have just done that and not brought it into the inner corner here. The Refer 27, I'm just going to clean it off. Just try to blend this out some. Now I'm going to use the L'Oreal Telescopic Lift Mascara in the shade Galactic Purple. Always have so much trouble getting outer end. There's so many like birds chirping. I really hope it's not going to be interfering with this. Like I didn't film last night because of all of the rain. Now we have birds. Purple mascara was definitely the vibe for this. And I'm going to finish up with some lip gloss. This is the ISAMAYA Lip Lacq Maximizing Lip Serum in the shade Metal. Look at that. By the way, ISAMAYA Beauty is coming to Sephora, so I will link that in the description. It's not out yet, but it is coming. Definitely like a more grungy lip gloss. Cool tone silver, you know. But the glitter is unreal. And that is my Amethyst Crystal Eyeshadow look. If you have hazel eyes like I do, you should definitely get into purple eyeshadows. It really makes the green pop. Change up the lighting a little. What do we think? And thank you guys again. I really appreciate all of you. Make sure to like and comment and let me know what you think. Also click the little notification bell. Apparently it helps the algorithm. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe if you like relaxing, soft-spoken ASMR beauty content. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.